Guys, welcome back to some more Eternal Evolution. In today's video, we're going to be looking at a couple different heroes, and I really do have to decide with your help who we are going to build here. So looking at the Evos, guys, we got a lot of food. We got quite a bit of builds. Even Muka, we got another copy of finally, so we can continue to build him up and continue to build our support team out. Just going to have to continue more copies of him. We've really been building them out. But when it comes to our second faction, we have a lot of different choices in here. We have Xander, which I've always had a ton of copies of. We have Pluno, again, that I have a lot of copies of. We also do have right here, Hypnos is the other one that we have. Again, as you can see here, guys, looking at the builds, we have 3 there. We have one through 4, we have 5 right there. And then Hypnos, we have 3. We have 6 copies of Hypnos. So overall with the faction, guys, I'm still kind of disappointed. I built out Oak a lot higher to try to make some more progression within the Soul Mine. Haven't seen much progression within this faction. And also looking at Zenruda, got a lot of copies out of summons, but overall it seems not super effective. A lot of players were also saying that without the plus 30, that it is going to be very, very hard to make progression in there, which I could probably build out a couple of those. But again, Score and Hattie I'm building. I'm even looking here, the likeliness of me getting more copies of some of the support heroes in here have been very, very difficult to do as of right now. Tanks a little bit ineffective. Even looking at some of the SSS heroes we have in here, really not too much going on. So also, as we start the new year, guys, I wanted to get to level 15. So I actually wanted to get to level 15 in all of the boss fights. We have actually done it at this point. Haven't scored in here. We are literally 1 second short of getting the Deza Caves down, but I've gotten to level 15 in all of these. And it really makes me question what is going to happen coming up in the new year. New Year's resolution time, guys. This game, I'm not sure how it's going to fall end game. Now, I want to stick with it. I want to play it. I do love the game. It is very cool. It got me very intrigued on where we're going. Had a new hero come up. I think there is a new boss or a new event that is going to be coming up, including Nightmare, which is another hero or boss that is going to be coming shortly. But overall, we're almost in this point to the farming mode. Even looking right now at the perimeter, looking at, let's say, like the Rise of Heroes, we have been going through here religiously, getting copies of Kalista. Well, now we're at the point, being completely free to play, guys, that Kalista is done. We've actually maxed him out. You can see right here with our Immortal. We got him all the 5 copies. So I don't think at this point that he actually progresses any further. So short of getting more levels in here to do more damage is really what we've been focusing on. I'm very close to getting enough Soul Rublets to actually take everyone to 180 above. I also took Daniel to 199. So the focus, again, that I'm really going to look at is, and I'm really kind of wondering, where is the game going to go from here? More of kind of the ungame features. I've been farming a lot of the prototypes, been farming a lot of the commanders. Again, as we get into just farming those level 15s, it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see what they come up with this hub. So again, this is a game right now that we're going to stick with. But I don't know how long the farming aspect of this is really going to keep everyone engaged is really my concern. But again, we're going to give it. I've given it, I believe at this point, looking at our events, we did the 30-day login. We're what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're about 37, I believe, about 37 days. So I'm going to give it this whole cycle, guys, to see exactly where we go within the next couple weeks. That is going to be the resolution to you guys. I know I have a lot of followers over here that we've been slowly picking up. But again, I want to see exactly where this is going to go. We did get a new support hero, but again, we're getting a new support hero. We're also seeing some changes. But where is it going to? The story, we just continue to grind the story really to get a little bit more loot. 38-1 will actually get additional patrol rewards. But even looking at the legendary equipment, guys, because we can farm this with such a very, very hard conviction, it doesn't really make a big sense to push the campaign incredibly far because again, we're getting very similar loot. We're almost to 4 million power at this point. I'm short of the Summit Arena, which I'm going to be really interested to see where it kind of ends up here. But again, with the Rise of Heroes, I don't think there's going to be any more evolutions for our summoning hero for Kaelaza. See, he is done. Hero cannot be advanced again. So all of the copies that I'm going to pull out of the event, I'm assuming I can just use for food out of the Rise of Heroes, guys, because we still have 10 days left. And again, we're already maxed out on the copies that we can get of him. So it's just going to be the continuation. Now out of here, like we've said before, we are farming the cores. That is really the big thing. Even if you look at the Ravel shop that we have right now, guys, we have one gene hybrid out of here. I've already picked up the soul shards. I am farming every single time. I will not reset the prize pool until we get all of the gene hybrids out of there, guys. That is the focus. Even looking at the details, we are now, I forget how many levels in, round 8. So in round 8, guys, you can see we still get a couple gene hybrids. As we go to level or 11 through 15, they actually get cut in half to 4. Then once we get past there, there's nothing. There's not really going to be much past there to really farm. I mean, these are pretty good, the epic runes out of here. The rest of the materials with regular daily farming, it doesn't seem like we're really having a big necessity to continue pushing and continue grinding, I guess, short of those gene hybrids. Once we get a little bit further, again, even looking at the bosses, Terradome, this is my last 15 to get, guys, and I've been sitting at it. I probably could go ahead and do this with the level that I'm at, but this is the last one. This is the only thing. And to get the prototypes, I farmed again a lot of the prototypes. A lot of them, there's nothing else to do with. So we've actually looked at the bag, look at the prototypes. We're literally just stockpiling prototypes, guys. I don't know what they're going to come up with these to do. If I smelt, I think I'm not sure exactly. I don't think I've even seen the smelting yet, but it looks like we could smelt our items. But again, looking at the prototypes, there's nothing we're going to do with them. They're literally just going to stack and stack and stack and stack. There has to be a conversion. There has to be something. But even when it comes to the EXP for the prototypes, guys, I have an absolute incredible amount of it. Even the shards, we're building them out. We almost have another gene hybrid out of here. I've been focusing on building out Emma. In the equipment, again, we're just farming stacks and stacks of equipment. Even at this point, we could probably even get rid of a majority of our red equipment because we can go through and put in a lot of our white equipment to just continue to build it up. It seems like it's just going to be a lot of farming at this point, not knowing exactly where this game is going. But again, I'm going to give it to the end of this month, see exactly where it is. So we'll be roughly 2 months. That's a pretty solid trial time to see the direction that we're going in here. So guys, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.